listening to The Nasty Table, the premier source for tabletop role-playing actual play. Now come on in, relax, and pull up a seat to The Nasty Table. Last session on The Nasty Table.
Shot and killed his friend. Okay. I don't need to justify. I'm just.
Stop acting so fucking weird, man. You're the one who's being weird.
Adams, you seem to not understand. We are allied with state police.
Minneapolis PD is gone, and the crime scene is yours. Golden King Buffet. Captain Thornton pulls up. He gets out. Minneapolis has been a pain in my dick for too long. You get done what you need to get done.
So I'm just kidding. Car ride?
Car ride. You're popping
all
different
the
tires.
tires.
Pop all the tires. K-I, and then a space. C-H-E-N.
What could this mean? This kitchen.
All right.
Can you say something else, Joe? Just say something.
Hello. I'm Mike Finn. MikeFinn.com/Mike Finn. Get all your Mike Finn merchandise and Mike Finn adjacent apparel. New Mike Finn t-shirts dropping at MikeFinn.com/Mike Finn.
What's the promo code if you
use promo code Phenopolis to get 15% off your first order. That is promo code Phenopolis. This episode is sponsored by Mike Finn adjacent apparel, Mike Finn streetwear, Mike Finn sports apparel. Get your Mike Finn snow jackets and your Mike Finn flip-flops. That is MikeFinn.com/Mike Finn, promo code Phenopolis. So we've been off for a month. A full month. Over a month, actually. Now, you guys remember where we left off, right? Now, is anyone nervous? You should be. I'm well versed in the combat rules, because I had to be. Give me a recap of the last session. You have the identity of those two folk who you murdered. Two dead bodies. You guys killed.
They murdered each other, basically.
Well, one of them may have made the argument that he killed them, but Ray Hoyt killed a guy. Ray Hoyt just straight. You killed a guy.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
In parallel self-defense.
Sure.
Yeah, whatever that terminology is.
It's protecting your fellow squad mate in the line of duty.
Hell yeah, brother.
I know you bleed blue, but does Ray have any regrets about killing that guy? Or does Chuck? If you could go back, would you still take that shot?
Yeah. That's a chop. That was a ballsy fucking play. Ray, I mean, for things done at the table and also, just about Ray. Obviously you can't say you're unfazed by killing someone, especially with a bullet of that caliber, but
he believes it to be a suitable reaction.
Yeah, certainly.
What about Sarge? How does Sarge feel about Ray killing a guy? Was this death necessary in the eyes of the law in that situation?
Not necessarily. It's happened before. This isn't first time that I imagine anyone in this unit has experienced something like this, but yeah, not necessarily. I wouldn't say Roy's it's not a problem for Roy, but it's also kind of like I was saying, it's not best case scenario.
Now here's something funny that I realized on the re-listen. Those two guys, they died not knowing you were cops. At all. No one said anything. Nobody showed a badge. Nobody, even in dying moments, nothing. Just, they died thinking that they were just murdered by people.
Damn.
Just saying.
It's kind of badass by us, if you ask me.
Just like you just went to the corner store and just got clipped. And that's it.
You had it coming.
You were going to buy some beer, and some guy put his fucking knee on your neck, and then your friend shot you, and then he got shot, and he died.
Should have pulled up with more people to get beer.
Maybe. The good boy Aaron Lang.
Aaron Lang, yeah, he shoved his way into this thing.
Lang. Dude, he really wanted to come to this. He really wanted to come to this.
Why?
Joe's got those murdering NPC eyes.
Why?
Because he's the bad guy.
Yeah, he's the BBEG. No, he seemed and has seemed like very passionate about the case.
Why? In your eyes, in Alex's mind, why would Aaron Lang have a connection to this case?
He's a fucking hardy dude. He's been taking care of this poor girl for, I think, days. Feels like months. And he fucking, not only is he a hardy dude, he's taken overtime over this one fucking case. I think it's just been a domino effect of Aaron Lang getting more and more invested into not only his job, but the case. And also, he loves all of us.
Yeah.
Also probably frustrating, too, that he's, like, just there, but, like, he's like, what the fuck does this mean? What the fuck does this mean? We just keep putting random shit on him.
And he
we keep
said that
blueballing him.
one of the things that he said last session was, I don't know a lot about Minneapolis. I've only been able to infer, based off of what you guys say, that Minneapolis is no good.
I'm almost out of that place though. The poop shoot.
You're still there?
Yeah.
It's been like 4 months.
Yeah, we're pretty much finished to like tomorrow or the next day. But let me show you some of the best names. So all the workers have like fucking like lockers and they have like names on them. Oh fuck, I don't know if
Thank you.
Of course. Joe?
Please. Thank you. 40s and shorties.
Love that.
we got Charles
To anything?
Charles Markley.
To no one dying this session.
Ooh. I've never had Colt 45 by the way.
That's good.
Ooh.
It's beer.
Charles Markley. Probably the white Charles Barkley that works at the poop plant. We got Woody Minner.
That's a real man's name.
Woody Minner. These are real names.
Some of these are bananas.
Hold on, I'm gonna just screenshot this one for last. There's 3 more, don't worry. I got you, it'll be quick. A new favorite. Bob Bjork. Come on with that. Alright, now it's getting real fucking bananas. What the fuck? Whose name is Mouse? Mouse Walsh. Alright. And last but certainly not least, my personal favorite. Bill Gooch.
No fucking way.
My name Bill Gooch. Bro, Bob Bjork and Mouse Walsh, those are fucking Delta Green names if I've ever heard one. Bob Bjork. Crazy.
Bob
Jesus.
Little do you know the poop plant is our biggest fan base.
Dude.
They love it. They love it there.
Yo.
Move 16 tons.
He shouted out Bob York. Oh my
Yo,
god.
Bob Bjork got a shout out. Yo,
Bob, you're famous.
shout out Bill Gooch, my boy Billy Gooch.
There's some guy named like Tim Johnson. He's like, shit, I'm not going to be on the list.
You guys ready?
I'm ready.
Yeesh.
So, behind the abandoned Golden King buffet are 4 officers, along with Aaron Lang, prepare to breach the KI CHEN. It's around 11:30 at night. The quiet of night backdrops the stakes of the situation, interrupted rarely by the occasional noise of distant cars and the beats of your own hearts. The doors unlocked quietly by Sergeant McNeil, opened casually by Detective Hoyt, who slides aside quickly to allow Detective Flores to enter, armed with a loaded shotgun. We will begin by entering combat, moment by moment. Jerry, you're going to be up first. I also want to establish what the order is of which you guys are going to come in, if you so choose. How are you guys stacked up?
I pushed it in, right?
Yep.
So I think I'll go in second.
I gotta add my stuff.
Like
boys.
kind of just get out of the way and then go right back in. Okay. Also, I'm using my personal
Wait,
Beretta.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna take the back. Where's the old head? He's gonna.
Behind Aaron Lang.
I'll go in front of Aaron Lang.
I'll take after Ray, I guess.
Yeah.
Putting Lang in the back.
Yeah.
Someone gotta watch the flank.
Oh no.
Unless Lang is the flank.
Lang's been
Heart
flanking
drops.
this whole time.
Lang starts laughing menacingly as soon as he takes the back.
Just shuts the door slowly.
Yeah.
And then mustache off.
Mustache.
Jerry, quickly you enter and scan the room. An oven, stove, and other cooking appliances are against the rightmost wall, along with a deep freezer. To the left, there's a closed metal door with a rubber bottom and cracked plastic or glass window at the top of that. In the far back left corner, there's a walk-in freezer. In the center, a counter, most likely for food prep, but it's been cleared, and 2 men are sitting on stools on either side, presumably playing cards. One's on the far side. One's on the near side. The one on the near side, he's sitting with his back facing you, and you can see the back of his head right when you come in. The face of the other figure, who's on the far side, is blocked by him. On the counter, to the left of this figure, so on the counter that they're sitting at, to the left of this figure with its back towards you, you see a revolver. The closer man, who's got his back to you, turns his head to face you, and as he's going through this motion, before you even see his face, he says, "Did you get beer?" What do you do? Immediately walk in, gun pointed out. What do you do?
I just say, let me see your hands. Hands up. Like a normal cop.
Okay. Do you step in any further?
Yeah, I'm slowly walking in towards them. I'm keeping my eye on the revolver.
Okay. His head turns to face you, and he sees you, locks eyes with you. You don't recognize him. Ray, what are you doing?
I am in enough to see the same thing that he sees.
If you go in, yeah.
Yeah. I want to, seeing whoever he points at the close guy. Well, I have a pistol, so I aim it at the far guy.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say in the same volume that he said it, if not
Yeah,
lower.
I'm talking like relatively quietly.
Yeah, like a low but soft, so it just travels in the room. Like,
Mm-hmm.
put your hands up, put your hands up, put your hands up.
Okay. Caleb,
Do I see either of them make a reaction at this point by the time I get in?
you're not going to know yet.
Okay, then
This
the
is all
closer.
very, very,
Actually, the guy that could see towards us, the guy could see the door.
Yep.
I want to point my gun to him.
Okay.
Not saying anything, just have my gun on him.
Okay.
Looking for any hand movement.
Roy,
Are the lights on?
the lights are on.
Okay. I just want to follow in, step out, pull my gun out. I'm not pointing it at anyone specifically, but having it ready.
Lang walks in with his back turned to you guys, his gun up, looking out the back door. Now, I need Jerry to roll firearms. Just roll firearms.
14 on a 42.
14 on 42. The guy looks at you, and you can see his hand, like, almost as if it's about to reach towards the gun, and then slowly raise up, and very, very slowly he puts his hands up. The guy on the other side immediately bolts and makes his way towards the door. He's getting out of the chair quickly, and it's up.
I run after him immediately, and I try to grab like at the back of his collar and pull him back.
Okay.
Assuming somebody else has their hands on, or their, like he probably has his gun on the other guy. I'm going for the guy that's running.
Roll unarmed combat.
If he's gonna do that, if he's gonna go away, I'm literally going to press the gun against this guy's head. I'll just like follow him and just
Okay.
Like, and I don't. If I'm doing that too, if his hands are up,
Mhm.
I want to like put his hands behind the chair. He's in our stool.
Yeah, it's a stool.
All right, yeah.
And it's gonna be just either you're pointing the gun at his head or you're doing whatever you want to do with his hands.
I'll point at his head for now. But
Okay.
I guess I want to wave Caleb over and say cuff.
Unarmed combat.
36 on a 60. I want to be like rough with this guy. I want to grab him by the collar and like rip him down to the ground.
36 on his 60. You grab him by his collar, rip him down to the ground. His head hits the stool that he was on. He hits the ground, the back. The stool clatters with a bouncing off of the metal cabinets that are on the floor down here, like down low on the floor.
I want to cuff this guy up.
Okay, we'll get to that. That'll be your next thing. Caleb.
Can I cuff this guy in an action?
Yeah.
Okay, I want to cuff him, and I want to say to him, how many people is he running for in that door?
Okay. Roy, what are you doing?
Are we stepped in enough where Lang is also completely in the building?
It looks like he's got like 1 foot in, yeah.
Okay, I'd like bump him in the back and I'm like, shut the door. And is the door the guy was running for open, closed?
Nope, it's closed.
It's closed as well. Okay.
But it looks like one of those, those kitchen doors that just kind of like open in, open out.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, nothing. Just keep walking in.
Lang steps in, closes the door. Jerry.
I want to cuff him.
Oh, you know what? I apologize. You pointed a question towards him. How many people is he running towards? He says nothing. Just looks at you, still kind of a little shaky, a little shocked. You're getting a closer look at this guy. Older, maybe upper middle-aged, receding hairline. Roll human intelligence.
50 on a 53.
50 on a 53. Clothes are very, very neat, very orderly. His pants are cuffed in a way that you are familiar with, which is typical of police uniform. But he's wearing regular pants. You pick up on that.
Do I have a race on this guy?
White. Caucasian. The guy, you knocked him down to the floor. He's going to try and grab your shotgun. He grabs his shotgun with both of your hands and kind of gets into a struggle. Are you resisting him trying to grab your shotgun?
Yeah.
Okay, roll unarmed combat for me.
Once this is done, we have him, the other guy, cuffed?
Yes.
Can I join him if I see him struggling?
61 on a 60.
You still have it in your hands, but he's turning it, and he's kind of grabbing it in a way that kind of moves it, and it's pointed towards everybody else. But he's still like sitting down. He's like on his back,
Yeah.
but he's grabbed the.
Am I? And
Grab the shotgun.
So I'm pushing like
You're
this,
above him, yeah. Yes. You're pushing down
and
on
he's
him.
pushing at me.
Yes, and twisting the gun.
Is there any way that I could almost let go of the tension enough that like the barrel goes up to the ceiling, and then I kind of like fall to the ground too, sort of? Do you know what I mean? Just to keep the barrel away from everybody else.
Yeah, I'm not gonna have you roll for that. If that's what you want to do, you can do
Yeah,
that.
that's what I want to do.
Okay, so you kind of like roll off to your side.
Yeah, to keep the barrel away from everybody else.
Yep.
And, like,
Barrel
pointed to the
points
ceiling.
up. Ray, you see this unfolding. The other guy who had his back originally is cuffed now.
So are they like on the ground grappling?
Yes.
So I'm able to choose how I enter this completely.
Oh yes.
And the guys on the bottom?
No, at this point they're level with each other, both with their backs on the ground. Both have their hands on the shotgun. The shotgun.
I was thinking we were
So they're
both
like-
like sideways.
So they're on their
Yeah.
sides. They're
Yeah.
both on their sides.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is anyone they're it's on the buttstock and like they're not near the trigger?
Yes. The closest one to the trigger is Jerry at this point.
Okay, so I literally want to go up to the guy if I can, and on his bottom hand if I can if I have to go around the other way or whatever it is, I want to just go step on his wrist really hard.
Okay. Yeah, that's easy enough to do. Not going to make you roll. You just kind of put your boot down and you hear like a subtle crunch as his hand kind of hits the ground. He screams.
I want to muffle it as quick as I can.
Roll unarmed combat for me.
Am I able to speak like during this?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Can I just say knock him out?
What do you know?
Knock him out! Knock him out!
What's Ray doing?
Right in the back of the head.
I want to think how if I stomped on him.
You have your boot on his wrist. He shouted in pain.
Yeah, I'm just gonna I'm gonna kick his head.
Kick his head?
Not like I'm not gonna fucking punt his head, but I'm gonna yeah.
What is your intention?
60-yard field goal.
Matt Prater who? Are they near a wall?
They're closer to some cabinets. like metal cabinets.
My
that are
goal
near
is
the
to
floor.
like knock his head against the cabinets.
For what end? To hurt him or to not render him unconscious? I don't think that you're gonna be able to choose, but I'm curious what the intention is.
You know what? Then no, fuck this. I'm gonna like smother him. No, I'm not gonna kill him, but I'm gonna grab his. I got his. Like I'm gonna squat down.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have my like. I'll say I put my gun down before I did this.
Okay.
I stomp on his wrist.
Yep.
Start to scream. I do it with my right leg. Stomp down. Sorry. Stomp down and kind of like over his head, like clamp his jaw shut and then like cover his head.
Okay. All right. I am still gonna need you to roll unarmed combat for me.
I think that would, if it works, that'll turn out the best. $70 on a 60.
You do, but he's wriggling pretty hard, so you're not able to actually get a good grip on him. There is a moment, too, where your finger kind of slips in your mouth, and you have the feeling that he could bite down if he so chose. But that's the end of you, Caleb.
Did he not free me from the gun? Is this one arm like?
Oh yeah, his one arm's off, and when his wrist gets stomped on, he lets go of the shotgun. Okay. Caleb.
Do I have a good vantage point at this door, the kitchen door that he was running towards?
Yeah, you can see it.
Okay, I want to step back maybe like half a foot from the guy that I was cuffing,
Mm-hmm.
have my gun over his shoulder, kind of almost using him as half a shield.
Okay.
Pointed at this door, and I want to tell him, who's ever about to walk through that door, you tell them to put their weapons down. Nobody needs to die.
Okay. Roy.
Is this guy still on the ground and is still resisting?
Yes.
Okay, and he's still trying to get the shot.
Jerry is reeling from that. Jerry has full control of the shotgun. Ray is trying to stifle his screams and his movements as well.
Okay, I go pull my cuffs out in one hand and walk up and assist also in just fucking constraining this guy and trying to get his hands together to cuff him.
Okay, roll unarmed combat.
$97. 97. It fails.
You slip over the stool that got tumbled out of the way when Jerry first jumped up.
Yo, bastard.
It's like just a trip. You don't fall, but you just stumble a little bit, lose your way. Lang gets up, walks over to you guys, and tries to grab his wrists, the guy who's on the ground. And completely fails. Critically fails. Even
It would take 5 guys to cuff this. How big is this guy?
he
5'2".
Yeah, like he's a little ass guy and he's just like super feisty.
actually, in the way that he comes in there, it blocks your view of him, Jerry.
What blocks my view of who?
Aaron Lang blocks your view of this guy as Ray. So you'd have to awkwardly reach around Aaron Lang if you want to do anything to this guy.
Aaron Lang just kind of dogpiled into the middle of this.
Yeah, completely. That was a critical fail. Hate to say it, Ray, this guy's going to try and take a bite out of you. And I don't think that it's going to be that hard. He bites down on your finger really hard. I don't think that I need to roll for that. Draws blood. And it hurts really, really fucking bad. Lose 1 point of health. He's got kind of your pinky and ring finger, like the knuckles on it, just kind of takes a bite out of it. Bites down pretty hard. And the thing that hurts more is just like those two bones getting pressed against each other pretty hard. Jerry?
You just have a gun up against this guy, or is he cuffed?
No, he's cuffed. I have a gun over his shoulder pointed at that door that the
Okay.
first guy was running towards.
Not behind us. No one knows what the flank's looking like.
Is there wasn't a door behind to our backs besides the door we came in, correct?
Correct. There's one door in here.
I'm talking about the one that we came in.
No, I'm not
Nobody's
facing.
looking at
I'm
that?
not. I'm
Aaron
not
Lang
looking that way.
closed that on Roy's orders. But yeah.
Can I go search the guy's pockets that he has cuffed?
Yeah, sure. You start going through that. It's going to take you a little bit of time, but you start going through that. Ray, you just got a chunk bitten out of your finger. He's struggling pretty hard too. I don't want you to think he's just like laying there limp. He is actively trying to fight against this.
Okay, now that he's biting me, and I'm not the main, we're going at it. I'm not just attacking. Can I make an effort to just real quick, just jostle my hand free, and then I want to hold the same position, but I want to instead just clamp his jaw, hold. I want to just squeeze
his head. Okay. Yeah. Roll unarmed
Let's go.
Roll unarmed combat.
45 on a 60.
So you rip your finger out, grab the top of his head, grab the bottom of his jaw, and just push on it. And you can see his face getting squished, and he's still trying to struggle, still trying to move, but he's not able to open his jaw at this point. Caleb.
Can I get a good look at him.
Get a good look at him? Yeah.
Yeah, I squeeze him shut, and then I kind of just turn him towards me a little, just so I can look at him. Make eye contact.
Got a black mustache and clean cut hair. When I described that guy with the receding hairline and the cuffed pants, that's the guy that you had handcuffed.
Same type of clothes.
Similar, yeah.
Okay.
Caleb.
Still holding the same spot. He hasn't responded to me.
No. But he has been looking at the kerfuffle. Just over his shoulder.
I just want to tell him again, help your friends out. This can end in arrests, not deaths.
He does answer and he says, There's no way that this doesn't end in deaths. Anything else you doing?
No, I still have my gun trained to that door. Still
Roy.
trying to still use him, kind of pretty much. If somebody's taking a shot real quick, it's got to go through this guy to get to me.
Okay, Roy.
Is Ray visibly trying to fucking break teeth by doing this?
No, I'm not.
Just
Okay.
keeping his mouth shut essentially, but also a display of frustration.
Yeah. Is there we're in a kitchen? Is there a rag anywhere or a towel?
Oh yeah, it's easy enough to find a little rag.
Okay, I grab a rag and I try and sit behind him, and if Ray lets it happen, put a rag around his mouth.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
For him to, to shut the guy up.
Okay, easy enough to do that.
Nice. Pull it, tie it, double knot it. So.
And it is it's hard to get under his head, and he is struggling pretty hard.
Yeah.
But you're able to do that no problem.
Nice.
And tie it up.
Sweet.
Lang positions himself in a better spot, kind of gets beside Caleb, but down lower, almost using the table as something to keep him steady, and he has his gun pointed towards that door. This guy's going to try to stand up. Roy and Ray, roll unarmed combat for me.
26 on a 62.
19 on a 60.
He fails. Jerry.
Standing up.
What do I find?
Ah, yes. You find something quite interesting. You find his wallet.
Yes.
He has a gun on his person as well. Not just one that he had right to the left of him. He has one on his inside coat pocket.
Give me that shit.
Yes. He also has a police badge.
Does it say what?
Greg Atkins, Minneapolis Police Department. Gotcha, bitch! Sergeant Greg Atkins.
Sergeant Greg Atkins. Under bad guys. Of course. So that's all I get?
Yeah. His gun, his wallet, and that badge.
I imagine as I'm looking at the shit and I take it out or whatever. Did I see Sergeant Greg? Is that on the badge?
Oh yeah.
What time is it?
11:30.
I say good afternoon, Sergeant, and then I give him a little tap on the back of the head. And then is that all that's in there?
He kind
in the wallet?
of flinches a little bit when you tap the back of his head too, a little exaggerated.
And I have his gun, right?
Yeah.
Loaded?
Yes.
Kind of gun?
It's 38 Snubnose, which is the same model as the one that was on the counter to his left, which is still there.
Dual wielding.
Akimbo.
Yeah, I just put it somewhere out of reach, I guess.
That's pretty much all you could probably do in this moment. Right.
We're still holding this guy down.
Yep. He has been gagged.
He's been gagged, so I'm free, and we're subduing him. I want to pat his pockets down. Is there a coat?
His hands are still free. He hasn't been. I don't think he hasn't been cuffed yet.
All right, so I want to attempt to. He's actively helping subdue him as well. Right?
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, I want to attempt to cuff him then.
Okay. Roll unarmed combat, and whatever you roll, you can take 20 away from it since Sergeant is helping you.
40 on a 60.
Yeah, you're able to grab his hands. The only way you're able to do it actually is in front of him, and you slap the cuffs on.
All right, that's fine.
Unless you wanted to take a turn to flip him over. That's up to you.
Yeah, I would like to take a turn to flip him over.
Okay, you flip him over.
Yeah.
Roy could even do it on his turn either way.
Nice.
That's it.
Yeah.
Flip him over and just like
Well, if I can't
have his
look-
hands presented to be cuffed.
Yeah, in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Am I able to speak in this moment or no?
If it's quick.
Are there like, there's probably not like rope, but is there like curtain or anything? Anything that we could tie his feet together with? That I could be like, tie his feet together. I don't trust this fucking guy. He's gonna get up and run.
You can take a look on your turn,
Okay.
or you say that aloud. Caleb.
Do I see what Jerry pulls out of the wallet?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, imagine I like kind of like go like this and then like throw it on the table or something.
Yeah, I want to take him down off the stool back, probably around the neck, and start bringing him back. And say, "Are you serious? You really want to do that? You really want to do it like this?"
You say that?
Yes.
Okay. And you start moving him where?
Back down onto the floor, like back towards the door that we came in.
He may respond on his turn. Roy.
Now
Ray flipped him over and kind of presented his hand for cuffs.
now that he's hands are presented for cuffs. Yes. Cuff the motherfucker.
Quickly.
Yeah.
Okay.
If I don't know, I'd also like to search him as well if he is face planted.
Probably the only thing you'd be able to do in that moment is just throw the cuffs on.
Okay.
Lang looks towards you for direction.
Stand there, look pretty. No, I'm playing.
He
like-
still has his gun trained on the door.
As I'm like mid cuff, I point my head towards him. I'm like, check him.
He walks over and starts patting down his pockets, pulls out a wallet that he throws, pulls out a gun out of his waistband that he throws, clatters to the ground, and is still like patting him down.
Okay.
This man answers you, says, "I'm sure that you guys have the proper paperwork for this, right?" Jerry, it's your turn.
Can I find something to tie his fucking feet together?
It's going to be kind of hard in here. There's not much.
If there's nothing to do it with, I'm not gonna like try.
Did I not bring rope for this getting on the roof angle?
Did you bring it in here?
I probably left it in the car.
That's what I don't know. Maybe you guys got zip ties? Is that a reach?
Do we have zip ties?
Roll luck.
Bet.
You're using the wrong die. No!
Bastard. 52 out of 50.
Would you like to re-roll for a permanent 1d6
Yes.
loss of luck?
Let's go.
All right, let me give you your loss first. You're gonna lose 4 points of luck.
Holy
If only you could roll the d6.
Yeah. So I go off of that?
Yep.
No.
89.
Would you like to re-roll
No.
again? Are you sure?
Yes.
All right.
We need some ties.
I'll kill these bastards.
He's like he's patting down his pockets. He's like, I swear I brought him. I swear I brought him.
So I haven't really done anything, right?
Yep.
Okay. So there's the door we came from, and then there's the door that the guy ran for.
Yes. And there's also
Is there windows in these doors, or are they just
yeah.
doors?
So this one door. Do you know those kitchen doors?
Yeah.
Like at the Chinese buffet.
Yeah.
This is a Chinese buffet, so it's a Chinese buffet door. It's got like that glass or plastic window. It's a little cracked.
Same with the one we came in?
No, there was no,
That was just a door.
just a metal door.
I want to open the door we came out of precisely with my shotgun with the barrel out to
Okay.
make sure no one's behind us.
Okay.
And if there is, well, we'll see.
You open it and don't see anything immediately.
Okay.
Right.
So Lang got as far as taking his gun out.
Yep. And his wallet. And Roy cuffed him.
And he's on the ground.
Yep. And gagged.
Do I think Lang got everything off of him? Like, was there...
Lang's still patting his pockets for anything else, but...
All right, I want to look at the wallet, and did he have like a coat near where he was sitting or anything like that? Like...
He's wearing a coat. He's wearing a coat.
Okay, so patting him. Was there anything near where he was sitting at the stool initially?
On that table just looks like cards and pennies.
Okay. I want to look in his wallet.
Okay. Yeah, he's got his ID on him.
This is not a cop.
This is not. It doesn't seem to be. He does not have a badge. Lorenzo Marzano. 33 years old.
What is it? A Minnesota ID?
Yes. Yep.
I look back at Caleb. I just nod, like, shake my head no.
Caleb.
I'm pulling him off the stool. He tells me that
Proper paperwork.
proper paperwork. I'm pulling him off. My attempt is to get him kind of just cornered in with his body
Mm-hmm.
next to him, both cuffed.
They're also in view of that window on that door.
Maybe, you know what? I want to take him. I want to point to them to just bring him around here. Try to maybe put them towards the back of the table.
Okay.
So they're almost hidden.
Yep.
And I just want to say to him, don't get me wrong, jackass. If it comes down to it, I'll kill you. I just really like these shoes.
Let's go. Bloody shoes, bloody whip.
I pull the body towards the table, then away from the feel.
Okay, just kind of drag him, and he's kicking his feet and trying to move around.
Yeah.
Lang picks up the gun off the ground and just like has it in his hand with his other gun and walks towards you guys, closer to...
Jerry has the gun from the guy that I was taking down.
I just like put
Yes.
it like in no one's reach, pretty much.
Yeah. And there's still another gun on the table.
That's not within anybody's reach either, is it?
No.
Okay.
The guy you have cuffed who you've been talking to, Sergeant, says, you don't win this. You don't win this. Jerry, you're up. And I will say, for the moment, we are out of combat.
Okay, so behind us is nothing.
Yes.
Okay, I want to close the door again, and I want to go in the walk-in freezer.
The walk-in freezer is padlocked.
Interesting.
No keys on either of these guys?
Nope.
Can I ask the guy, how do you get in here? Or what's in here?
I don't know.
Well, what are you doing here?
I was just playing cards.
While this is going on, I want to pick my Beretta back up off the table. I put it down,
Mhm.
and I want to, out of view of the door, train my gun on the door,
Okay.
just so we're, covered.
Is the door lockable from the inside?
The back door?
Yeah.
Yes.
I want to lock it.
Okay. He's kind of quiet and solemn and just kind of sitting
I
there.
want to say, when you say that there's no winning this, what do you mean by that? What's your business here?
No.
I just told you what my business was, but
You're just here to play cards?
yeah.
What was his hand?
You're asking me, the DM?
Yeah, what was his
You
hand
step
on
over?
the table?
You step over. His hand was ace of spades and 8 of clubs. And now that you're taking a look at it, you can see that the flop shows the 2 of hearts, the 8 of spades, and the ace of clubs.
You were going to win that one. It's too bad. Who's behind that door?
Which one?
The one that he was running for.
A couple other people that I'm sure are not going to be too happy to see you.
They armed?
They are. Like I mentioned about...
You have names for these people in that room?
Oh yeah, I'm sure I do.
Can I get some?
No.
Punch him in the face.
Punch him in the face.
Mhm.
cold cock him. His head hits the back of the wall that he's up against. Kind of eyes go kind of wild for a second, and then focuses up. Look, you have a chance now to leave. And I really, really think that you should take it. And I'm serious when I say that. There is nothing good for you here.
You have anybody not on your side in this building?
Yes,
Who?
the 5 of you.
No one else?
What are you fighting for?
I'm not fighting. I'm not fighting.
Get to the point. What's going on here?
I'm not telling you anything. I was here playing cards.
How old are you?
Al! They're here!
I punch him. in
He
the face
screams. You punch him again?
again. Yeah.
He does get that yell off. Oh my god, he goes unconscious.
Cool. That's good.
You punch him in the back of the head, his head hits the back of the wall again, almost in the same spot, and he goes completely limp.
Cool.
I
I
run.
point my gun to the fucking door.
Yeah, I run fucking like
Immediately.
back up against the wall, like gun pointed, ready.
Okay.
I want to tell the guy that's on the ground too. Just, this is your last chance.
He's been wriggling.
Tell them to back off.
This guy's gagged. The
Yeah.
other guy's gagged.
I want to go over to him and flash these, and then just from the side, just barely take his gag off and point at him, and you can say it again if you like.
Tell them now.
No.
I punch him.
Yeah, I'll punch him too. I took it.
Both of you guys punch him?
If I see him going
yeah,
for
I'm
it,
right
yeah.
there. I'll punch him.
Oh.
Both of you guys roll unarmed combat for this specific one.
$20 on a 60.
47 on a 60.
You guys punch him. Both of you guys punch him. He
Same time.
looks really dazed. Ray, you actually knock a tooth out when you do that.
Let's fucking go.
Kind of scatters across the floor and like ding 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 ding. You guys hear movement on the other side of that door.
Gun trained to that door.
How many footsteps?
You hear several sets of footsteps.
Can I get any cover behind this table?
It seems like it would provide a little bit of cover, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to just, kind of back off him and back up for cover. Take my gun back out. If I took it off to, undo his gag.
Where's everyone positioned? The footsteps quiet down.
Can we tip the table over for cover?
Does it seem like
No, I don't want to.
Hmm?
I don't think we should do that yet.
I mean, if there's no cover, I'm just sitting there and I'm watching the window.
What are you guys doing quickly?
Yeah, I'll go to where Caleb is if he's kind of just getting behind the table.
Yeah, like
Just
that. I guess that.
cover.
I'm assuming it's that right side of the table, sort of.
Like near
Yeah.
where we walked in, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Is there any wall or like that would be able to cover us from this door, or is it just an open?
No, it's a really open space. It doesn't seem like there's actually any really good spots for cover. The counter that's in the middle, you can get cover on that, right? Because so that, like, if you're to sit on the long side, it's opposite of that door. Because when you straight walk in from the back door, that the door that you guys are looking at is off to the left, and this counter runs long ways across the middle. So if you're going to go around on that right side, duck behind that counter, it is cover. But if your head is above that counter, you can see directly out of that window, and vice versa.
The window's not. How far off the ground is the window?
Maybe about like 5 feet.
Is it a circular window?
No, it's a square window, and it's higher than 5 feet. It's probably about 6.
Okay. So crouching down, I can only see kind of the ceiling.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
I'll run and join my fucking comrades at the counter then.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are you guys doing?
Watching the door.
Sitting and watching?
Yeah, I'm not crouching.
Somebody
I'm
peek
actually
through the
standing
window?
over them.
We see any eyes?
No. If you're watching that window, who's actively watching the window?
I am.
Lang, and I fucking eyed the window too.
He
Watch
kinda
our back too. Somebody.
peeks his head up. Nothing.
Somebody have a visual on these two guys?
The one guy is unconscious, the sergeant.
Yeah, I'm.
The other guy is just he's
On the
he's
pitch.
conscious, but he's kind of like writhing kind of slowly.
Mm-hmm.
What are you guys doing? Watching the window.
I'm gonna say
10 seconds pass, 20 seconds
maybe
pass.
we should. Maybe two of us should go and open through the other door. Do you think that these kind of connect?
Was there
Squeeze them.
I don't think there was an openable door.
That one wasn't there 2 doors and we did one and then
Wasn't the other one
The other one was
boarded
a
up?
freezer.
You're talking about in the front of the
talking
building?
about like if we
Is that
went
boarded up?
out from where we came.
The front door.
Mm-hmm.
So there were 2 doors there. One was completely boarded up. The other one you felt like you could probably pry some of the boards off of and get in through that way.
Well, maybe not that.
Yeah.
Hop back in a PT Cruiser. Drive it to the front.
Yo. It's not a bad idea. So, well, okay, maybe it is a bad idea. So the footsteps have stopped.
Yep. Completely silent.
Did they go away?
How many footsteps
Like,
was it? And was it like they were
sets.
running?
Multiple sets moving at a quick pace.
And they just stopped?
Stopped.
Fuck. Do we have flashlights, right? We can have flashlights in this.
There's light
Yeah.
here.
Well, you guys brought
Okay.
flashlights, yeah.
I kind of want to. I don't know if I should say this out of character, but I want to.
You can say it in character if you want.
Okay, yeah, like
Nothing gonna
we
stop
can
you.
turn the lights off and shine fucking 5 flashlights in their faces and blind them.
They know exactly where we're going to be, though.
Yeah, they're just gonna shoot at the flashlight.
And they're coming from light.
dead.
Yeah.
Right.
I think we gotta hold this room.
Yeah, but they could be leaving. They could be taking RJ and leaving right now. We don't know.
Listen, we're here to go to the bottom of this, and we already got pretty dirty, but I'm not trying to die in this shitty restaurant, alright?
We're just gonna let them go.
So the footsteps stopped in front of the door.
Seems to be.
About.
Can I walk up to the door?
I apologize for not being very descriptive in this, but it is kind of like a high pressure situation, so I'm assuming that there's stuff that you guys aren't going to be completely tuned into. I'm not being purposefully obtuse.
And the freezer's locked with a padlock.
The walk-in freezer is locked with a padlock, and
Is this breakable?
if now you're kind of taking inventory of the area, there's also another deep freezer that's covered with a padlock as well.
Is it breakable?
It's a padlock.
I try and
Doesn't
just
seem
pull
very
them,
strong.
like assuming they might be unlocked.
No,
Can
they're
I try to
locked.
break it with a barrel? With the back, with like my butt?
The butt of the shotgun?
Yeah.
So you would have to cross across that window.
That's fine.
You gonna do that? Okay.
Can I duck?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll duck. I'll
Okay.
duck.
You duck, make your way over, and you try to break it with the butt of the gun.
Mhm.
It looks very, very solid.
Okay.
It
What
looks.
about the deep
It looks like a
freezer one? They're
heavy
both
duty.
the
one.
same?
Yes, the same padlocks. There's a voice that follows from outside that door that leads further in. Roy, is that you? A voice you don't recognize.
I don't say anything.
Listen, LFVCU, you guys can just come out here. We can just talk. We got our guns down. Just. It's Albert Larson from Investigative. Let's just talk.
Do we know this guy?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This guy put in his letter of resignation.
Oh, I
This is the guy that we showed.
fucking called it.
This is the guy that we showed the stuff to.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
You're gonna have to come out here, Al.
You're not going to shoot me, are you?
Of course not.
Look, I would feel a lot better if you came out here.
I think we're gonna fall for that. Come on.
Why is that?
It's just a gut feeling.
Al, you really think me and my guys want to kill you?
I don't know what you want, so I would like to at least talk and find that out.
These 2 guys aren't dead yet. I kind of like say that low, like they won't hear it, but Roy would.
Yeah, we could use one of these bodies here.
Ask him, have you heard a gunshot yet? We've gotten this far.
Right. Al, we got 2 of your guys out here. They're still breathing. We don't want to kill anybody. We don't want to hurt anybody.
Roy, you're misunderstanding. There's 3 squad cars en route and they will kill you.
Why'd you call squad cars?
I didn't.
Who did?
Just come out and we can talk.
I grab the conscious guy. I pick him up. Pistol, arm fucking tucked around his neck. And unless I'm just gonna keep.
I want to say. I don't know if I buy that.
I don't know if I buy it.
I don't think I buy it.
They're gonna order 3 squad cars to this fucking golden.
And then what are they gonna do? They're gonna shoot us down.
We're not even them. What we just did. Who we just called off. Fuck.
I start walking towards the door with, not Sergeant, but Lorenzo. Just start walking towards the door.
Okay. Start walking towards the door.
All right, Al. I'm coming in, but I got one of your guys. All right.
Okay.
This is his voice. Can we confirm now?
So, I would say that the people who have interacted with this guy the most would be Roy and Caleb. Both of you guys roll human intelligence.
$85 on an 80.
46 on a 53.
Caleb, this is his voice.
Okay.
Nice.
Let's go. All right, I actually look over at Lang, and I kind of I'm just creep the door open for me, like he can hide behind the door if he wants as he opens it, but
it opens. There's no handle on this door, so if you're gonna open it, you push it in no matter which way you're coming in from.
They don't. I say this. I'm like, they don't give a fuck about this guy, and I tug at fucking Lorenzo. They don't give a fuck about this guy.
Roy, you're running out of time, buddy. I don't want it to go down like this. I seriously don't.
Make him walk in first.
Yeah, that's it, Al. Final offer. Get the fuck in here, or we're out.
All right. I'm sorry.
How much time are you talking?
He doesn't answer.
Fuck. This is hard. Is anyone looking through the window?
I'm behind you.
Fuck.
With
All
this
right.
guy.
Yeah. You know what? Fuck it. With my foot, I just kind of kick the door. I'm not bashing the door open, but I'm gently using my foot to open the door.
You want to look out, or do you want to look out the window?
Not the window. I want to kick my foot so I can just peek. I'm not walking in, but I just want to peek through the door.
Roll search.
43 on a 61.
You find a bullet in your skull.
Reroll a new character.
You put your foot just a little bit to open the door. Look out just a little bit. No gunshots come. It looks like this is the actual buffet that it opens up into. You're not able to get a good look, but it looks like a very large room.
Al, let us in through the front. We're going to come in through the front.
Roy, like I said, we don't have a lot of time and you're wasting...
Jesus Christ, you're killing us, Al. Come on, what the fuck is this?
I'm trying to do the opposite. Just come out.
Why? You can't explain why. You're saying people are coming to fucking get us, or...
Roy, you understand what's going on here. I know you do.
Look, Al, whatever you fucking saw, we saw that tenfold. All right?
No. I know what you saw.
What did we see?
You saw her.
You know why we're here?
I know exactly why you're here.
Where is he?
Can't let you take him.
Give him to us. We need him.
Roy, I'm giving you an out.
What the fuck did you get yourself into, man, after you resigned? What the fuck is this?
I didn't get myself into anything, okay? I've been here way longer than you have. Don't do this. Don't throw your life away.
Is it just you in there?
Yes.
You fucking fuck.
There was multiple footsteps.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking liar.
Make it easy. Let's talk. And then you can leave, and that's it, okay?
If there's 3 squad cars coming to kill us, why would we be able
I
to
don't
leave?
think there is. I don't trust this bastard at all.
We got. I whisper and I'm like,
They're trying to rush you out there.
we gotta put these people down. Oh my god. We have to put these people down.
Is that how you want to go about this?
We have no other options. What are we gonna do? Get in the fucking car and go home? And Chief of Police is gonna be on our ass?
There's no chance he's telling the truth.
We caught him lying through his teeth.
Ask him. Just ask him.
Ask him what?
Tell him you heard multiple footsteps. Just...
Al, how many of you are there?
It's just me out here. Me and a bottle of whiskey, and that's it. I swear.
Did the chairs break?
No, chairs are still intact. They're metal stools.
Okay, I say. Alright, I'm gonna send my guys out. And let's sit at this table. You come in, you sit at this table. I send all my guys out.
Okay.
Alright, and I look and I'm like... And I whisper like, you're fucking staying. And I just gestured at Lang to just like open it, close it, whatever. Fucking open the door, close it, make it seem like people are leaving.
Okay. He opens the door.
I'll shuffle to the door, you know. Like,
Yeah.
I'll shuffle to the door.
And I point to you guys and I'm like, get ready. Alright, Al. And I just walk back and I like pull the chair, like lug it against the floor and pop a squat.
Pop a squat.
Gun in the jacket pocket of mine.
Where are you guys? Everybody else.
The door is here, and then like the freezers are like on the left of the door.
So the door is across from where Roy has set up his chair. The door is directly across from it. The walk-in freezer is off to the right side of that.
So like if you're like sitting in that corner, like they can't see you from that door.
Oh, yeah.
I want to sit in that corner.
Okay.
All right, Al.
Caleb and Ray, where are you guys?
I'm right behind Ray, gun drawn.
Oh, where's Ray?
Yeah, I'm back by the door, taking as like best half cover as I can find, pretty much. Gun drawn.
Okay.
Oh, I also have Lorenzo like kneeled down and I'm grabbing him by the back of his shirt and just holding him. Like, kind of like he's not, like I'm sitting, but he's like right there in front of me.
Okay. The door opens slowly, pushes in, and you can see who you recognize. Sergeant Albert Larson walks in. One smooth motion. He's got his gun in his left hand, raises it up, aims it at you.
I pull the.
I'm right.
I am well aware. Don't get it twisted. He does pull the trigger, though.
Okay.
What are you guys doing? And I know that you guys are at a higher sense of alert than he might be. So you guys are going to act first. But what are you doing?
What do I see him do?
Raising a gun, aiming it towards him, and his arm tenses up.
Oh, I'm shooting him. I'm
Immediately
Yeah, I'm
opens the
shooting
door,
him
I'm aiming for his
takes
head.
maybe 1-2 steps in, raises his gun up rather quickly, and his arm tenses up.
I'm in that corner, so he's just like, I'm just like on the side of him, and if I see him do that, I'm just gonna shoot him with my shotgun.
Yeah, I'm immediately
Point blank.
Okay. Everybody who's taking a shot, roll firearms. And Roy, what are you doing?
I'm getting down behind Lorenzo.
I'm rolling this at the program point too.
Okay.
45 on a 50.
10 on a 42.
46 on a 42.
He does get a trigger squeeze off. I'm going to describe exactly what happens. In that moment, the door opens. He takes maybe 1-2 steps in. You see him, lock eyes with him, blank expression. Raises the gun up, points it towards you, immediately gets pelted by bullets. Bang, 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 and then the shotgun blows him backwards. He gets a trigger squeeze off, but at that point, he's already falling backwards. His gun's aimed up towards the ceiling. Bang, shoots, hits the ceiling, falls backwards.
Still within the door?
He is positioned in a way that keeps the door ajar. The door's not able to close because his body, which has now hit the ground, is in the way. What are you guys doing?
Back up to the ajar
We're
door.
going back into combat now, and we're going to...
The door is open.
The door is ajar. He is blocking the door. His body. What's everybody's dexterity score?
10.
With the multiplier?
No, just the number.
10.
11.
10.
10.
Okay. So, who has 11? Ray?
I got
Ray,
it
you're
all.
going to go first no matter what. You three get to decide what order you want to go into. But pick it now, at least.
I'll go last again.
I'll go second.
Okay, I'll go third.
Ray, what are you doing in this moment?
There's another guy in there. At least one. What are we doing?
Is there this crack in the window? Is anybody able to, like, right in this crack that if somebody were to shoot, can just shoot right through this crack
Absolutely.
and get shot? Who is
Absolutely.
that person?
Jerry. Because he's positioned off to the right side.
Is it... Do we see the light coming from this room?
Yes.
Okay.
Questioning what the next step is and how to proceed in a sticky situation, the LFVCU finds themselves in quite the sticky wicket. And that's where we're going to pick up next session.
Thanks for listening to this episode of LFVCU, a Nasty Table production. Please be sure to follow us on social media. We're active on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok at The Nasty Table.